Hello and welcome back to my channel. And when I need a friend, you're always on my lighting makes my hair color look so different. 5678. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lucas Tamayo. I'm a board certified cosmetologist in Santa Monica, California. I wanted to make this video in order to show you guys a little bit the oils, the hair oils and finishes that I use on a daily basis behind the chair and that I really enjoy. I think they really deliver good results, especially for hair that has been chemically treated. So here is my top five, top three, top six oils, and I have most of them here, but let's get into it. So the first one is the Fino, very popular, went kind of viral everywhere. Premium Touch hair oil from Shiseido. So the claims are as follow. If you try the Shiseido Fino Premium Touch Hair Mask, then this hair oil, it's a great follow-up treatment to keep your hair feeling even healthier and shinier. So if your hair is dry and prone to damage from harsh weather conditions, UV rays, listen to that. Treatments such as coloring, highlights, and perms, the Fino Premium Touch Hair Oil by Shiseido can help to repair your hair and smoothen its texture. So kind of work as a buffer or like a silicone skin primer to kind of fill the gaps, make everything feels nice and smooth. Okay, let's take a look at the ingredients first. What I like about this one is that it's very, from I think the 8 ingredients on the list, 6 of them or 5 of them are emollients, which gives the nice softness to the hair. It really helps to like fill the gaps if you have brittle or damaged cuticles. So it really like makes the surface of the hair strand smoother and much more pliable, much more pleasant to touch, which I think it's a big win. It has dimethicone in it, which it really helps to lock moisture outside of hair. So if you live in a climate where it's too humid and you're always fighting frizz or always fighting styling your hair, and then it kind of curls back or goes back to your natural texture due to humidity, dimethicone, it can really create that barrier and keep that moisture out, which is something that it's actually good for hair because moisture, humectant, emollient, hydration, it's all intermittently wrongly used in the beauty community. It also has tocopherol, which is vitamin E, and that is proven to help prevent oxidation in the hair fiber. Hair is very susceptible to photobleaching, which is the influence that eumelanin and pheomelanin will have under the exposure to UVB rays. So if you have something to work as a sunscreen for your hair, that helps to prevent, especially if your hair is naturally dark and it's been bleached to a different color, you kind of lose that natural protection from the melanin, the natural melanin of the hair, and the hair gets more exposed to oxidation. That can lead your hair to look more dull, brittle, more split ends, and eventually unrepairable damage. If you have finer hair, this can weight up a little bit. It's a very thick, very like luxurious, very heavy formula. So what I like to do is use this on clients that have medium to thick density and has a more coarse texture, especially if they experienced a lot of extreme bleaching, highlights, a lot of color shifting from dark to light. I really like to use this one as a finishing right after the blowout because I feel like it really lays nice on top of the cuticle, giving that nice, polished, shiny, bouncy effect. Another one that I use a lot at the salon with my clients is the K18 oil, which is very popular as well. I like because it's very lightweight, feels very almost like water. It's actually water soluble, which is something that, it's kind of hard to understand, but it is very easy to rinse and wash it out of the hair. It's clinically proven to damage repair, 24 hours frizz control, 104%. Why 104%? More shine, and 78% reduction on split ends, 450 Fahrenheit up to 232 Celsius heat protection, which is huge if you're doing heat styling with hot tools, curling iron, flat iron, all of that. And also helps to not have that heavy finish. So it's a very lightweight finish to the hair. It barely feels like there's an oil in it. It has tocopherol in it, which is vitamin E, and as we spoke earlier, it helps to prevent oxidative stress in the hair fiber from UV radiation. As a stylist, I do not like to use this oil as a pre-wash because it is water soluble. I like something that creates a little more of a barrier. This one I like as a styling oil. So once you get out of the shower, I like to apply on damp hair and then proceed with my blowout and styling just regularly. I feel like it really gives the nice, soft, silky finish, especially if your hair is medium to fine. Moving on, we have the Mise Perfect Serum, and this one is the original one. They have other ones. I haven't got my hands on them to try yet, but this one it's my third time purchasing it. I really, really like the smell. Of course, Korean hair products always have that nice, beautiful, perfumey smell that I tend to enjoy. This one, it's the claims are pretty wild. It claims to be a oil-infused hair serum that provides intensive damage care, highly enriched with argan oil, royal jelly, and rose water. This perfect repair serum boosts nutrients deep into your hair, leaving hair smooth, silky, and nourished. When the ingredient list has cyclopentasiloxane and dimethiconol, those within other silicones, I just, you can for sure know that it's gonna give the nice shiny silk finish to the hair without really weighing the hair down. It also has natural oils like marula, coconut, and jojoba. Those are really high in fatty acids that it's a perfect match for the lipid layer of the hair strand, and it really helps to nourish the hair like really deeply, so you have the nice work from within the hair to the outside. They also have tomato lipid and olive oil that within the claims say that it helps to sit on the surface of the hair and prevent oxidative stress into the hair cuticle or the hair shaft. So I guess that's another layer of environmental protection from whatever you're exposed to. The way I like to use this one as a stylist is at the very end, after I fully dry my client's hair, I like to apply a little bit on mid shaft and ends, really comb it through and spread really nice and evenly so I can move on into round brush styling, or I can do a low temperature hot tool like a flat iron or a curling iron, and I feel like it really kind of melts into the hair. It gives the nice shiny, very silky finish to it. It is a little bit on the heavier side, so if you have super fine prone to oily hair, just keep to a minimum, and on the mids and ends as well. This is from Chi, so I'm pretty sure you guys either seen it or used it. It's been around for quite some time. It's such a recognizable product. Like if you see it, then your memory goes into there. The claims for these ones are: this versatile lightweight leave-in treatment replenishes moisture. So they're not really branding marketing as a oil. They're marketing more as a leave-in treatment, which, oil can be a leave-in treatment as well. It delivers moisture, strengthens and nourishes to help repair and polish split ends and reduce frizz. It provides thermal protection against heat styling to minimize breakage and damage, adds moisture and shine to hair and skin. Yeah, you apply on your hair, whatever's left on your hands, you can just rub it in, rub it on your elbows, rub it on whatever you're ashy. You just rub it in and it's safe to the skin as well. As it should, as any product that it will sit on your hair will also sit on your back, on your shoulders, on your lap. So everything should be as well safe for your skin as well. I just like that they put that in the marketing claims. I think it's pretty awesome. Right off the bat, the top three ingredients are dimethicone, cyclopentasiloxane, and dimethiconol. Those are literally, in my opinion, the top three best silicones to really help hair feel and have the nice finish. It also creates a barrier to protect hair from humidity, like most of the other oils. But I just love how those like three favorite ingredients are just straight up like the top. I don't know if you guys know, but normally in United States, as you're reading a list of ingredients, the top ingredients up to the third or fourth ingredient are the ones with the higher concentration. And then after that, it's kind of give or take. But having those initial three on the top of the list of ingredients, I think it just comes to show how heavy this one is in the sense of packing a punch. So this one can really make your hair super heavy and nasty and oily, and you can always put a tiny little drop on your hands, rub it in, spread it out, apply. And it's easier if you apply on damp hair and then you style before you add even more, because sometimes damp hair can be very deceiving if the hair it has too much oil or too much product or not. So apply a tiny little little dot, rub it in your hands, distribute evenly, and then dry your hair. Make sure by the time it's dry, it doesn't look too heavy or too. And then if you need another drop, just have at it. They also claim hydrolyzed silk protein, which there's not a lot of science data on how that, but it just really helps on the finish, makes the hair really nice, and at least until you wash it again, it gives that nice resilient look to the hair. Feels smoother. The cuticle, if you have like super brittle or like your high porosity, it will really give you the nice sleek finish to it. Okay, moving on, we have another OG, Biosilk. This one is the Silk Therapy Original. It's a living treatment, hair and body. Again, whenever you have any residue on your hands, you can just like, rub on your body or on your knees if you have ashy knees. Do you have ashy knees? One of the best parts of this one is how some of the ingredients are focused on evaporating really quickly. They're very volatile, which, by the way, has a second ingredient, cyclotetrasiloxane, that evaporates very quickly. So you apply, it kind of evaporates and leaves behind a nice silky finish. This product I highly recommend on using on damp hair before you style, and do not use as a finishing product because I feel it leaves a little bit of that sticky residue. I also find that this, like when I'm using in clients at a salon, I feel like it really responds well to the blow dryer and round brush. When you style your hair, you do usually blow dryer, or you do your blow dryer brush, or anything that it will try to like style the hair using a brush with a combing motion. Then I think this is it's a great, because under heat it really delivers that really beautiful silky shine. I also love how this one has panthenol, which is vitamin B5, and it's proven to help with hair elasticity. So if your hair tends to be a little more brittle, if the hair is too stiff or too much heat damage, it's very prone to breakage or split ends, or to create little fractures in the hair cortex. So if you use a product with panthenol, that can help prevent that type of damage by improving elasticity on the hair, which is such an important property of hair. And last but not least, the Neem serum from Lens. Let me tell you guys, it's not because I work for this company, but I know the nitty gritty that goes into making this product, and it's it's phenomenal. So the claims. The weightless strengthening neem plant silk serum is formulated with a potent cocktail of peptides, plant proteins, fruit oils, and extracts to add silkiness and shine without weighting down the hair. It works on strengthening hair from the inside out, rebuilds and heals damaged strands, provides lasting color protection, which is something that I really appreciate. Another interesting point is that in the formula, it contains keratin amino acids, ceramide NP, and this is a hard one, sodium hyaluronate, which helps to strengthen hair and elasticity, which is, again, another property that we tend to lose as we overprocess and accumulate damage in the hair. Bringing back that elasticity is such a fundamental and desired effect in a finishing product. He also has UV protection and vitamin C to prevent oxidation. That makes this one of my favorite oils to use ever. I like to use it as a stylist on damp hair. I use very little. Again, damp hair can be a little deceiving. You never know if you put too much or not, because it just look all lumpy and saturated anyways. So you can apply a little bit, spread on your hands, apply it all over, and then proceed with blow drying. And then if you feel like you need more, you can use one more or two drops just to finish, really focusing on the ends. Again, like most finishing oils, it has a really nice blend of emollients, silicones, film forming agents. And one of the ones that I like the most is the perfluorononyl dimethicone. Oh Lord, I should have studied chemistry. Oh well. It helps to form a film, a barrier in the hair, but it's a breathable barrier, so that it prevents a lot of buildup in the hair shaft, which is something that everyone can appreciate. So this is it. I hope you a little bit of education from a hairstylist perspective. Those are the products that I try and I've been using and I repurchase multiple times. Some of them I've been using for years, and I see amazing results. Specifically, if you are someone with natural dark hair that gets your hair really light or bleached and make more fantasy colors, those products perform really, really, really well. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll leave the link below for all the products that I share with you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for your time and for watching this. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And thank you. See you next. This one is just the smell. I actually know how they did because I worked there. Oh, the feel is just so